Hi digital world, Bill Paul here. I'm super excited today because today I am going to talk about the holiday season for e-commerce, starting with Black Friday. Dun dun dun. Now, what I realize is after doing a number of these videos, I used to get super nervous. This video I'm just super pumped about, so I'm going to just tell you how excited I am. Anyone who's been in e-commerce a while knows this is one of the most exciting times of the year, starting with Black Friday on through Christmas. It's also one of the most nerve-wracking. This is when e-commerce executives are losing their hair, turning to the bottle, not sleeping at night. It's pretty miserable. And for all of us in e-commerce, we feel the stress. Well, why is that? Well, the numbers really speak for themselves. What we know is 30% of retail sales are going to happen at the back end of the year. So that means if you do the numbers, roughly each day will cost you 1% or amount to 1% of your total sales for the whole year, those last 30 days of the season. And why is that even a bigger deal? Well, based on the numbers, the U.S. economy, retail sales amount to $5 trillion. So during those last 30 days, 30% of $5 trillion are being sold and items being bought. And if you break that down even further, every single day amounts to $50 billion in retail sales. So why is that a big deal? Well, one, that number is huge. If you don't think it is, you might want to just ask yourself some questions. Or maybe you're just really, really wealthy and you just don't care. In an ideal world, your conversion rate's going to look like this. Your customer funnels are going to look like this. It's going to be a smooth transition. People are going to come to the site, they're going to come in to your website, and they're going to give you dollars. And it's going to happen every single time. Just like a well-oiled machine, just like a great plumbing system, the water's always going to flow in one way, out the other. 100%. Could you imagine? 100% of your traffic leads to a conversion? Well, obviously, we all know that's not the case. We know that desktop, if you're lucky, is roughly 3% or less, and mobile is going to be 2% or less. And so, really, because the digital world is so flexible, this is what your customer funnel looks like: a sponge. A bunch of people are coming in. You got analytics, you got Google Analytics, you got Adobe, whatever you're using to track how many people are coming in. You're also trying to watch for when people are flying out. And then at the end of this, you want them to give you the dollars. To simplify it, we oftentimes break this whole process down into funnels. And we say, okay, how many people are coming in at the top of the funnel? How many people are coming in at the bottom? And during major points in that funnel, what are the statistics? So if we know, so many people come in, say it's 1 million people come in, we know that so many people should get to a product page. Of those people, so many people will add it to cart. Of those people, so many people will go to the checkout and then give you the dollars. So on and so forth. It's going to go down the ladder. Well, the problem with Black Friday and this whole holiday season is, in today's world, your business, your e-commerce is going to have cracks. Now, these cracks just exist. They happen every day. These are API errors. These are just bad user experiences from maybe a mobile device. These are other issues that customers are having on your digital properties. And what's happening with these cracks is people are exiting out the side. Well, the problem with Black Friday and beyond is now all of a sudden that traffic, those total number of people, are going through the roof. And as we know, when you have foundational issues with any system at scale, when you put a massive load on, these cracks can become disasters. And so what happens when disasters happen and you have leakage all over the place? Well, a couple of things. One, you're going to see an increase to the contact center. So one of the most expensive things for any business, the most expensive thing oftentimes, is the people. Calls are going to go up. People are going to say, I'm pissed, I came to your website, I want to buy something, it's for Christmas, it's for Hanukkah, whatever, and I wasn't able to do it. I left. They're gonna call your contact if you're lucky. More likely, they're just gonna go find your competitor, buy something there. What's also going to happen is your NPS or CSAT, that's gonna be going down. So those are two negative repercussions. But the biggest issue of all, because we know each day accounts for roughly 1% of total retail sales, you're gonna be losing dollars. And you're gonna be losing dollars that you can't get back. And this is why the holiday season stresses everyone out in e-commerce. And this is also why I got so excited to join Quantum Metric. Because when we look at what happens today and we see all these different people flowing out of the funnel, all these cracks exist, the challenge a lot of businesses have is one, they're not aware of those cracks, or two, if they're aware of it, they don't know the magnitude of the issue. They don't know, is this a big crack that's gonna cost me a ton of money, or is this just a tiny crack? It happens, no big deal, I gotta prioritize something else. And last, they don't know exactly why that issue is happening and how it is happening to users. Well, all of those areas are areas that Quantum Metric can help with. So one, we're able to watch every single user, every person that comes into this funnel and track their experience. Just like watching them over their shoulders, think of a YouTube video for every client session. Well, then when something happens in that session that would indicate a crack, we track that. And by tracking all these sessions, we start to see, okay, if the normal conversion rate should be whatever, and this group, for whatever reason, was 50% lower than that, that's gonna indicate a very big crack. And this could be a big crack regardless of the number of people that come through. So oftentimes you might only be looking for cracks that affect the biggest number of users. Well, is that really the biggest problem that exists? We don't know, because there could be another crack that guarantees someone can't check out. It only affects, say 10,000 users. But those 10,000 users during the holiday season amount to a lot of dollars being thrown out the window. The last piece of what we do is, so once we've been able to identify the cracks, and then we've been able to calculate, okay, how much each one of these cracks is costing us, then we also provide that visual replay we talked about. That piece allows your engineering teams, after they've already identified the issue, prioritized the magnitude of the issue, now they can go in and just immediately fix it. They're not having to go back to the contact center, ask the contact center to replicate. We all know how big of a nightmare that is. They're able to go right to that experience, see the people that fell out, and track their experience and fix the problem. We found this time and time again. We're able to deliver incredible results for clients. We've seen through our Forrester report recently that we're giving a return to every client we work with. Well, let's say the aggregate client. So we're giving returns of roughly 375% to clients. So we know we're gonna fix enough of these cracks, we're gonna get a 376% return on your investment when you work with Quantum Metric. For the holiday season, for your business, this is huge. So if you're looking to sleep better, know how your clients are experiencing the website today, and ensure that you save more dollars, contact us. Please do. It's happening right now. We're helping big brands all over the world. We can help you as well. Thank you. Click on the link below or contact me directly.